I'm going to react to another Santa Fe Clan song. Yes, it's Hello Kitty. You can just not see it very well. It's called The Noche, The Night, and Dia, and Day. Let's go. I feel like... Oh, commercial! Don't forget to subscribe and like the Santa Fe Clan, okay? Thank you.
La bocina, saca la mo, trae cocaína, el humo flow, está en la cabina, ya ni siquiera la jura me para. Traigo fajada la que te dispara, en lata con la ceniza se prepara. Pinche vida en el barrio sale cara, me equivoqué. Madre sé que me entiendes, de niño me enredé. Aquí en este ambiente de nadie me dejé. Por eso voy pa'l frente. Aquí en la Santa Fe se pone caliente. Barrio peligroso, somos puro placoso. Pinche mentiroso, me cuido del envidioso. Barrio peligroso, somos puro placoso. Pinche mentiroso, se te nota lo envidioso.
Santa Fe Clan, Santa Fe.
De noche y día, suenan las sirenas de la policía. Yo soy de la calle es mía. Yo soy suyo y ella es mía. De noche y día, suenan las sirenas de la policía. Yo soy de la calle es mía. Yo soy suyo y ella es mía.
You hear the accordion?
No se raje, cuando guache mi alto voltaje. Yo, seguimos de viaje, puro para arriba, no traigo equipaje. No diga que no, si sabe que sí. Saca el micrófono que ya llegó el MC. Tú no eres de aquí puro santa. Yo no me llevo con las pinches ratas. Sangre de puro real, si no en la cárcel es el hospital. Guacha carnal, suenan igual. Yo siempre me chingo a la instrumental. Tira las graves, tírame tono. Si quieres ven y siéntate en mi trono. Son puro morro, pinches cotorros. Me los fumo a todos como un porro.
Yeah. That's the way it goes. You got enemies. You gotta stay within your own hood. I like the scratching of the records and the accordion.
Yo soy de la calle es mía. Yo soy suyo y ella es mía. De noche y día, suenan las sirenas de la policía. Yo soy de la calle es mía. Yo soy suyo y ella es mía. Órale perros, aquí es de Santa Fe.
She is mine. Talking about Santa Fe, I believe. Like, you know, he lives and breathes. That's a good beat, man. A good flow. And I like. I mean, yeah. You know, it doesn't always choose you. Sometimes you get chose. I mean, you could be walking. I mean, you could be just in a bad neighborhood, with or without having good or bad parents, with or without having both parents, or having one, just mom or just a dad. It doesn't matter. If you're, you know, if your kid gets out one time and just goes the wrong way, someone could come from like the other side of the street and just literally bash you on the head, and you get a scar up here, and you get beaten, and then you gotta choose: are you gonna be with them or against them? And then that's just the way it is. You're in that circle, and you're in that link, and then you gotta have your enemies, your people. You know, it is just the way it is sometimes, and it's hard to get out, but you can. is just a whole nother. Sorry, I just went on a tangent thinking about that. I've never been like that. I've been pretty blessed, but I know a lot of people who have been. I surround myself with a lot of things, and I've seen a lot of things, and I do things on purpose that I'm not familiar with or that I'm not into necessarily, which is what makes me open to listening to Santa Fe Clan and people like that, because I am interested in knowing people who don't live like me. I'm interested in knowing why they live like me, why they don't live like me, or how they, are. And obviously culturally and racially it's different, and it's like a whole thing. And no politics, we're not talking about politics. And but that's why, like, some people might be like, what is this girl doing listening to this music? Like, does she really like it? Yeah. And plus my husband, who I've been with him for like 20 years, he's one of those people. Like, opposites attracts, and he understands like the language, the beat. He got me into like liking that kind of music that's got like Macabelico and Santa Fe Clan and that Mexicanote, people like that. And I like hearing stories. Like, I'm a writer. I like writing poems. I like writing short stories. Like, and I like theater. I like seeing a story being laid out, and I like Santa Fe Clan very much for that reason, because he's really consistent also, and he always has like a good story to tell with great visuals, and that's like my theater visuals for me. And I just like learning and seeing the way and that other people live that aren't like me, period. And plus, actually, honestly, he seems like a really genuine good person. Like, I've seen him do interviews a lot with Snow the Product and with other people. He's pretty humble, and he's a pretty chill dude, pretty nice, and he's very real. And with that, this is KrisReacts.